All right, go right ahead. All right, so let's see you hit a couple, and then let's see what's going on here. Okay. A little more.
Catching a little too much ball.
Not too much, yeah. Not a lot of sand, so you kind of have to get a little bit closer. All right, so the main thing that I see with you is kind of contact where you're trying to hit it. Obviously, there's not a lot of sand in the bunker, but a good drill for you to do would just be create a straight line right here. And what I want you to try to do is have the club enter here and then exit in front of the line. So that way it's going to give you consistency on where you're hitting and where the club is bottoming out on the bottom of your swing. So go ahead and go try that out a couple times. So that one was a little bit behind it right here, if you saw where it started. So let's try it again up here. That was better. Do a couple more. Good. That was good. All right, so now that once you do this and get consistently over that line, then you'll be a lot more confident when you're walking up to the shot. All right, so go ahead. Grab a couple more balls if you want. Great. Good shot, Johnny. Thank you. Good, that's good. Anything you see there? Really good. Okay. He was actually the free. No bad shots there. Okay, let's go ahead and one more. So what I saw right there initially was the club face was actually too open, or it might not have been too open, but you weren't turned enough to where it squared up to the target. You were actually pointed over to the right. So it's always good to open up the club in your face, in your hand, line that up to the target, and then settle your feet in. Don't get your feet settled and then try to open it up there. All right, so let's go ahead and do that first. So remember, set your club face first to the target, opening your hands. So right now you're pointed to the right over here. So let's get it pointed to the target. So open your stance more, a little bit more. Good. There we go. Now go ahead and try to swing. Great. So that was a little bit more on line, that one right there. So let's do it one more time. Also, one thing. When you're set up at address, where do you feel like your majority of your weight is? Is it 50-50? Is it front, back? What do you feel? 50-50? So let's try to get a little bit more weight onto your left side. So let's try to start off with about 70% of your weight on your left side and then start your swing. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, let's see it one more. Do one more right here. Okay, that was better. Good. So just focus on keeping that club face pointed to the target and opening your stance a little bit more. That's going to help you out. And let's see Brett lastly? Good. So that was a little long. So what are you going to try to do to correct the distance control on that? What do you... No, see? You don't actually want to try to hit further behind the ball. What you want to do is have that same tempo that you had, but just shorten up the swing a little bit. So before, you went all the way up to here and then took a swing. So let's try just taking the swing to here and going through. With that same acceleration through the ball though. Good. See, the distance control was a little bit better on that one. I mean, it was still a little short, but I mean, it definitely didn't shoot all the way over the green. So I think practicing those different lengths of your swing with that same tempo is going to help you figure out the distance control on your shots.